So that is the famous Golden Fleece pub there in the rooms. Probably the most haunted in the whole of York, which we have stayed there, and it's haunted by several ghosts. We've just had a meal in there, and we sat with the spirit talker on at there, and we've got quite a few things on there. We'll discuss this as we're walking up anyway. But here's Alison.
Hi everyone.
Doing her piece.
Hiya, we're in York. We're just at the bottom of the shambles. Andy's just shown you the Golden Fleece, I think, which belonged to the Mayor of York at one point, and Lady Peckett, his wife, haunts it still. That's the place where back in 2008 me and Andy rented a room for the night, and we got the door rattling at 3 o'clock in the morning. And there was other ghost investigators in there that night, all staying, and everybody got up, and in the morning we all met, and it was like, oh my god, a couple of people had knocking on doors and doors rattling. And when you're doing a paranormal with other paranormal investigators, one of the rules is you don't play tricks on each other, because it just isn't, the right thing to do. There's no point. So that place, very, very, very haunted. We've just had some dinner now. That's why our bellies are looking nice and big and round. And we ran Spirit Talker, and we've had a few names and a few little things coming through, some little bits of history connected to the pub. So it's a really haunted place. But it's New Year's Eve. They're packing the tables out already, so we're going to instead go for a walk up the shambles, through Mad Alice Passage, through the old market, up to the old graveyard, and then up to Northgate, Marygate, Northgate, Marygate, same thing, fountains, and then that should take our 45 minutes up. Then we're going to run the EMF meter, and if on the way we get any, like we usually do, paranormal activity, then we'll stop.
Yeah.
And we'll start to do some investigation.
Yeah.
So are you going to follow me? I've got an EMF meter to spare.
It's in that pocket though.
Alright, I'll take that. Follow me up the shambles.
I'll follow you up the shambles.
Do what we always do. This church behind me, by the way, I had no idea, but Andy's just told me now that it has phantom organ music playing. Phantom organ music has been heard. I didn't know that story.
Somebody, we did a ghost walk with somebody.
Look, it's flickering. So it must be active here then.
Yeah, a guy was saying, he said one night they came round, he said, doing a ghost story, he said there was organ music playing, and somebody said to him, oh, is there the reason we can't go in here? He said, is there a service going on? He went, no, he says, they hardly ever use it. He says, it's not been used as a proper church for some time. And he said, I can't explain to you that. He said, and he actually got in touch with the people who owned this church and went,
do you know what, Andy,
there was nobody in.
Mad. It might be worth. Do you want me to take over on camera and you set the Spirit Talker up? Because
that might be
well, we're getting activity already.
Might be an interesting thing to do here.
Let's just you get the Spirit Talker on. And let's see.
See, this is what happens sometimes.
Well, I didn't expect anything at this church, to be honest, because I didn't even know that they had that thing with the phantom organ music until you just said it then.
You have a plan of what you're going to do, and then sometimes you get something that suddenly you change because you're getting stuff happening. I mean, this.
Yeah, I think with a place like York though, because it's so old, it goes back to Roman times.
This place is York. There's no light.
Stop flickering now. Oh, it's just, it's still flickering then.
There should be no reason for this.
Every now and again.
There should be
See if we get anything. Is there an organist attached to this church, please, would like to come through and speak to us?
If, just for people who are watching, if there was electricity, it would stay on permanently. There would be a constant, because lights are on. If it's an electricity cable, it would be on permanently. It would stay constant red. Permanently. So, anybody here, phantom organist or anything like that? But yeah, it's quite random.
There's a lot of old churches dotted about in York, ain't there? Demonstrate? Well, demonstrate your organ music if you can play it. We'd love to hear you.
That doesn't.
Okay, so if there's any spirit people would like to follow us up through the streets of York through the shambles and tell their story as we go. Just flicker the lights if you want us to stop in any particular place. Is it off again?
It's quiet.
No, it's stopped when I go up with the camera.
No, it's started again.
So there's something, but do you know, we're stood right in the doorway of a church, so perhaps it's just general folk coming in and out, piling in and out for mass, do you know what I mean, maybe? Should we take a walk up the shambles anyway and see what we can get up there?
Paul.
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 Paul. Yeah, Paul. H-A-L-L. Hall.
Okay, what hall? Give us the name of the hall you're talking about, please. There is a hall up here called Burley Hall, tucked away, isn't there? But it's only recently been found, hasn't it? That last sort of couple of years or so.
Electrical because it becomes stuff around.
That's the police, everybody. The Golden Police. So we're going to go up the shambles.
Yeah.
The very old lane, this, the oldest one in York actually. They say that this is what London would have looked like back in the day.
And I'm sorry, but this was supposed to be ours in this thing, but...
Well, it doesn't matter, we hand it over if, you know, one person picks up something, then... If you get any flickering on it, any of these shop fronts, we'll stop, because some of these shops are meant to be haunted. There's a lot of Harry Potter shops down here, guys. Oh, pleased to meet you too. Who are you, please? What's your name? That's not Mad Alice. It's further up. There is a Mad Alice passage, so we're going to go up there and find out what the story behind that name is.
So this is a good one, isn't it? We've got Mad Alison on the camera.
Mad Alison on camera and Mad Alice up the passage. What more could you ask for on a New Year's Eve in York? Don't answer that. Is this where they've got that, is it a hand or something, a severed hand? I think. Not quite sure actually the story of it, but I'm sure there's something there, isn't there?
Can't breathe.
Can't breathe? This is is this Mad Alice passage? This one? No, it's not that one either. It's one of these up here anyway. So look at these old shops, guys.
This is one up.
Do you think so? Someone who's come from the police, maybe?
It's constant.
Constant?
Light's constant. No, it's not. It's staying on.
Then? But this would have been like a really busy area. This would have been like the main high street, wouldn't it, back in the day? Let's have a look. Some of these shops have got the original meat hooks above the door, Luke. When it used to be a butcher's. When there used to be butchers, can you see the meat hooks there? And some of these things are all original to when it was... because didn't this used to be the butcher's street and all the blood used to flow down the cobbled street?
That's why the street's like it is.
That's what I heard before off some of the guides that take us round.
No, that isn't electrical because
No.
it's too far away.
It's still going off though, isn't it?
You wouldn't get that. Brilliant.
What's brilliant?
This is somebody intelligent, this.
Maybe it's someone who wants to get involved in the investigation. Do you want to come and help us? If you're already on spirit side, you could help us even more.
Oh.
Is it going mad? Yeah. Yeah, it's going mad, that, isn't it?
It's a pub, isn't it?
Yeah.
The dead. No, it's not. That's... I think there's somebody who's coming and having a look with us.
Yeah, probably.
Well, we did say.
I actually don't need this torch at the minute because it's so well lit.
Well, we did say, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
We did say. Come up with
Got
us.
to film that little crooked house up here. I love this house so much. This one on the corner here. This one over here. These are really old, these. This one here with the crooked windows. It's just so cool, isn't it? Look at that. We really need to... Just film it from further back and then you can really get the shape. Look at that. How cool is that? How old is that? Well, this was all these are all original buildings. This is how they look now today. That's what I mean. I was filming it. Everything's leaning, isn't it? All right, let's go back towards the shambles then, because shambles would have been like the high street back in the day. It's where all the main shops were, all the main trade used to go on, and the shops have still got the old hooks, you know, and things out front. It's a fascinating area. Let's go back down it again. I think it's so active here.
Philip.
Philip. Who's Philip? Would you like to come forward and tell us about yourself, please? Tell Andy. Tell Andy who you are.
Philip.
We'll get this torch on a bit because some of these shops are not lit up, so yeah.
That's weird.
It's stopped now, is it?
No. You go lower.
Yeah. So it might be children, isn't it?
But we did say, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did say. Yeah, it's down there and follow us.
But have you not noticed though, sometimes if you get it lower like that, it can be children's height, can't it?
Yeah, I think that's possibly what it is. I think it's kids.
Maybe.
You know, like loads of kids following us. So
Yeah, maybe.
know what's going on.
Maybe, yeah. Alright.
That was the same as last night.
Yeah.
I did that last night.
That's one of the oldest places, isn't it? The chocolatiers. There's the front bit's leaning and everything. This is where Dan did his investigation, right here. Right here he did it. Do you want to go up through the market or do you want to carry on down there and go back to a different passage?
I'm attached.
Attached? Who are you, please? Why are you following us? We told you to stay at the Fleece.
You can't come with us.
You can come through York with us, but then you have to stay.
Yeah, you can.
Because we're going to a very dangerous location tonight and we won't want to risk taking you there.
You can't. You're not allowed. I'm afraid. No matter what.
You know, we've already protected ourselves, God knows what, for this tonight, like we always do, if it's a particularly dangerous place. We're spending the night at Pontefract Black Monk House at 30 East Drive later tonight, guys. We're going at 10 p.m. It's New Year's Eve and we're staying till 10 p.m. in the morning. We got it for 12 hours. So, shall we go through the market? Traders are packing away there. It's such a quaint old street, isn't it, this? I think Mad Alice Lane's further up.
That way.
Is it up that way? Alright, let's go back up there then.
You've always come.
Any spirit people connected to the shambles would like to come forward and make themselves known. Give us your name. Come and talk to Andy on the device. Tell us your story, who you are.
Or are you attached to this road?
Maybe. It's still flickering like mad, isn't it?
It's kids running up and down.
Yeah.
Running up and down, look at that. Curious what you're doing.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe, yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, maybe. Alright. What did it say?
Where are we going later?
What did it say?
What's the name of the poltergeist?
Pontefract Black Monk House.
Yeah, what do they call him?
What did it say?
Fred.
Oh, is that what they call him? I couldn't remember what they call
That's
him.
what they call him, Fred.
Well, we've had 3 warnings tonight on that Spirit Talker about where we're heading later. That's maxed out, isn't it? I'll just show you that, guys.
That's Max tonight.
It's maxed out, aren't we?
And I mentioned Fred.
Yeah, well, this is what they nicknamed the entity at Pontefract, so we're gonna
just didn't do
be
that.
there tonight. We're going to spend the night there, so we're going to see what. Maybe something's trying to warn us. You know, we got a warning through before, and we're not quite sure
That wasn't doing that.
who's given us this warning, but someone on the spirit side gave us a warning.
Yeah.
A couple of warnings that we really have had already tonight about careful where you're going, careful what you're doing, that kind of thing.
Ha ha. Laughing at us.
Really? So something's laughing.
Somebody's laughing at
Have
us.
a look at the history on this here. So it was to do with the butchers, weren't it? I know that much. But the ancient street. All the butchers of York mentioned in the Doomsday Book of William the Conqueror. It takes its name from the word shabbat. Stalls or benches on which the meat was displayed. So that's why you can still see all the meat hooks hanging down and stuff. So we've had a couple of warnings then really, haven't we? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can't film that. The Deathly Dark Ghost Tour of York, official residence of the Guild of Spookologists. Maybe we should ring the bell of the spookologists and tell them we're going to Pontefract tonight. Anyone want to come with us? Safety in numbers and all that.
I'm tempted, but I'm not.
Which way did you want to go?
Mad Alice's.
Yeah. Is that way, is it? Yeah. To be honest with you, these streets are so higgledy-piggledy. I get all confused with it all, me, where we are. And everything.
That was somebody laughing at us,
That was definitely somebody laughing. It's a bit scary, really, when we have 3 warnings tonight on our Spirit Talker. We've had be careful where you go, we've had you should be frightened, we've had the word Satan coming through, we've had the number 3 coming through, and these are all significant things to do with like the dark occult side of paranormal, which and Fred, well, that is apparently the name of this poltergeist entity that haunts the house that we're going to tonight.
Laughing at us like ha ha.
Like taking, yeah. Well, we could probably expect some activity there tonight, but then it's what we want, you know, and we've got all the protection gear and stuff to hand, so I'm not really
Whatever kind of stuff
not worried about it really, to be fair.
Whatever kind of stuff we get, I'm happy about.
Bring it on, because this is what we do it for. You know, there'd be no point in us doing it if we didn't get anything. There would have been no point in doing it at all if we didn't get anything, so if they want to...
My name is Jack.
Jack, one-eyed Jack from the fleet.
Is he? Oh God, he's...
Yeah, now he's with us. He wasn't with us before.
Trying to get me... The only thing in my back pocket is me...
No, Jack's the one-eyed pirate type of person in it that haunts the place. I thought.
Yeah, my name is Jack.
So, you know when that said attached before, maybe he's followed us up from the police because where we were sat, it was his corner.
This is his seat. Yeah.
Perhaps it's him that's been sending the messages through the messages through that's warning us off, really.
Flashing.
Not warning us off, but warning us that what to expect. There could be some things going on tonight, but we're going to do a full investigation from 10 p.m. Stop at midnight to ring the bells, text some friends and stuff, and then continue. And then from 3 p.m. till 10 p.m. in the morning, me and Andy have got the place to ourselves. That's Mad Alice Lane. Should we go through that and see? Alright, so what's the story? Who's Mad Alice? Alice? Who's Alice? Who's Alice? Come on, Alice, come forward and tell us who you are and why you went mad. Why did you go mad? Why was you mad? Why were you mad? What made you mad? I love mad people.
Whatever it is, it's very strong.
It's strong, isn't it? Give us some clues, come through and tell us what happened up this lane.
The last thing that came up on me was flashing.
What was the last word?
Flashing.
Flashing?
Yeah, flashing.
Well, she's probably met, yeah. Is it you, Alice? Give us some message if it's you. Let us know that you're here with us. Let us know that we are talking to you up this Snickle Way passage and that we are not alone. Why did they call it Mad Alice Lane? There must have been some story connected to that. I'd love to know the story connected to that.
Something stirs.
Stairs? As in staring?
Stairs, as in...
Oh, something stirs.
Last time I went to one of these black houses on my own in the dark.
Maybe it was an alley of skullduggery and dodgy people meeting up to do dodgy deals and things like that. People coming out of doors and, you know, all that carry on. They're like them little alleyways down in London, aren't they, around Whitechapel? It's very similar. So it would have been kind of like that, I guess. Yeah. That's Mad Alice Lane, guys. Not quite sure why it's called that. But look, this is what I like about York. The old, look at that lecture hall and school. So that, York Central Mission Hall, lecture hall and school. So these bars now, it says over the door what they were back in the day. That's the name, isn't it? Swinegate. Coffee Yard. This is where me and your mum got lost that day. Do you remember? You didn't believe that this place existed. Bit hard to do the paranormal, guys, at the minute because it's New Year's Eve and the pubs are heating up now for parties for midnight and stuff. But we're going to do our best. Go through Coffee Yard. Yeah, let's just stick with the history bit, innit? Unless you want to stand and have a little bit of a disco dance to the 70s stuff you love so much. Bob? Maybe Bob was a disco dancer. Are there any spirit people up this passageway, up Coffee Yard? Are there any spirits attached to Barley Hall, perhaps? This was a medieval townhouse. This is it here.
Barley Hall. So this...
Would you like to come forward and... What?
Somebody just pulled me back.
Really?
We do that again. See if I get that sound.
Who was that, please, who did that to Andy?
It wasn't where I walked out. Somebody pulled me back.
Really? Coffee Yard, so there would have been like a lot of meetings and dealings and stuff down here.
Barley Hall.
Is that Barley Hall?
Yeah, it's Barley Hall.
Okay.
That, you can see it there.
Yeah, you can.
So that figures.
Well, it would have been there's a courtyard here, Luke. Look at this. This is all old.
Yeah, this would have been Barley Hall.
Yeah, it would have been, wouldn't it? Alright, so this is the rest of the courtyard. Is that still flashing that, or is it stopped? It's still going.
Thumb screw.
No, that's something that they did.
That's a weird one
to
for
prisoners.
That's something you can't.
But that's where the saying "put the thumb screws on" comes from, because they did put screw people's thumbs to make them talk.
Yeah, but that's significant because that's not a word that you expect to come through, would it? Thumb screw.
Maybe there's like an old prison around here that's not actually been recognised as such. You know, like there's buildings here, but we don't know what they were. The shops now. But how do we not know that? Oh, there is. That's our sign, the White Owl, isn't it? Pardon me, guys. Yeah, I mean, this looks a bit like an old jail here, doesn't it, with the bars on the windows and stuff. And how would we know, really, because it changes over time and some of the history gets forgotten. If it's not recorded, then it gets forgotten, doesn't it? Maybe we'll only go so far and then turn back, because some of the bars are down here that New Year's Eve, and we don't want to get tangled up with the local drunks and lunatics or anything like that. Well, this is quite a good courtyard to do a paranormal, I think, because there's no disturbances here. So shall we ask out a little bit here? Sorry about the background noise, guys, but we'll try and do our best. It is New Year's Eve. You can't expect people to keep quiet on New Year's Eve. Everyone wants a good time. Let's go with Andy and see if he picks anything up at Barley Hall.
Find your body.
Find my body?
Who are you? Let me know who you are. Maybe try and find your body. Interesting. Where were you killed? Where were you killed? What happened? Were you tortured?
Impossible if it said thumb screws.
Tortured. Jeez. Clifford's Tower, you've got... I mean, it could have been anywhere on these.
Could have been, yeah. Have you got any other messages, any other information for us, please?
That was him. That was him.
That was him?
That was him.
Sounds like he's trying to tell us a story of what's happened.
Who? That was him. Who was he? Who was he?
Alright, we'll go this way then. Just follow it back through to the road, innit?
Why the fuck are we going? Oh, Barley Hall.
No, we're not going to Barley Hall.
Why? It looks lit.
Well, it's fucking shut, mate.
Well, then you say that. It's only a window away.
It's only a window away.
Only a window away. Dude, I love York, bro. Fucking hell. I can barely remember last time I came here. I'm so fucked.
Yeah, you didn't really see York.
Nah,
That's because none of us knew back then. It's where I live up here now.
You know all the ins and outs.
I know everything.
I remember staying up.
Alright, let's go this way.
It's fun. It's a brutality. It's a face. It's scary. He doesn't have this.
Who was it? That was him. That was him. Find my body. That was him. Vortex.
Vortex? I don't know whether that means sort of similar to portal.
Portal vortex, yeah. Yeah. Police support. Vortex.
Well, it's old enough to be, isn't it?
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. It's one of them places like Smithers, it's that old that you really can't count how many ghost spirits, how many people actually haunt the place. It goes back like 800 years. The whole, there was a tavern on the tavern that's there now, if you know what I mean. So I think when they're that old buildings, you have layers and layers and layers of people, don't you, coming through?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
all these buildings have got some history attached to them, look. They're really old. Let's go that way, because this takes us back to the fountain and the gate, doesn't it?
yeah. You think about it.
Yeah.
You've got these roads here.
Yeah.
The forest is home.
The forest?
The forest is home.
There is a building over there that's like covered with leaves and trees. Look, that there. That there. It's got leaves all over it, look.
What's it called?
The forest! It is called the forest.
It's called the forest.
And what did the message say?
The forest is home.
So that's somebody's home.
Seriously?
That's somebody's home. Look, it's called the forest.
It's called.
Look,
It's called the forest.
it says the forest is home. Is it your home?
That.
We were right outside it, weren't we?
You can.
So it's somebody's home. It was somebody's home.
You can.
That person lived here who's just said that message.
Yeah. We just walked around here. We didn't think of coming round.
It's called the
here.
forest.
Come round here on this place. The forest.
That's weird, isn't it? The forest is home. So it would have been somebody's house back in the day.
Somebody's house. That was.
That was bang on that. We just turned this corner And that place is called the
And
Forest.
it said, just first words it said,
The Forest is home. But it would have been a house. Look, it's even got the old-fashioned door knocker on the door. Look, here, I'll show you that. Look. That's what tells you it would have been a private house back in the day. The old-fashioned door knocker's still there. That's amazing, that. I mean, that was just right. We're right in front of it, aren't we? And it came through that. How unreal was that?
I'm hiding here.
At the Forest?
So there must have been whoever it was hiding in the forest.
Must have been, yeah.
That
That was just spot on, that. I can't believe how spot on that was.
We didn't even plan coming in.
No, we hadn't.
But that was
just pure, like, as soon as we come through that little archway there, it said, didn't it? The Forest is home.
The Forest is home, and you went, oh, there's that.
Well, I just filmed the Forest because I like the front of it.
Oh, there's that restaurant up there. It's covered in trees and everything.
Yeah.
Close by your place. I like your flat.
And they say,
Thanks. I'm going around as well. You're right, you play, aren't you?
Yeah.
What's he going on about? We always get lumbered with the local nutcase wherever we go, don't we?
That's the flat. You're a Viking as well.
Is that what he said? You're a Viking as well.
That's our weekend Satanist as well, but
Maybe we don't tell everybody everything, do we?
I'm off to the church.
Yeah. Alright, which is the way back to Northgate? No, this is where I get. There's the Minster at the back, that's where we were last night doing the paranormal. So we're going up towards the main road.
Yeah, you want to go, I know you.
Yeah, and then head back. We'll walk up to where the fountains and the Northgate bit is.
Yeah.
But that was just fascinating. So that must have been somebody's house, that forest.
That was just, I hate what I did.
What did you do?
What did you do? Coming up towards
Did it say they were hiding? Oh yeah, the Guy Fawkes. Yeah.
Yeah, what that was.
We'll just film it this way because some police are coming and we don't want to get tangled up with filming people that are on duty and stuff like that.
That was mad.
Yeah, it was. But it was like spot on to where we were stood.
Because when it said the forest is my home, I thought, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the fact that we hadn't even planned on going up there.
No, we hadn't.
Straight away, you went, oh, look at that one there.
Yeah. That's the Guy Fawkes then, look. This is where Guy Fawkes was meant to have lived back in the day before he moved down to London. That was his house, his family residence. Yeah. Alright, so we're back at the Minster now from last night. This is where we were. Oh, they're ringing the bells already. Yeah, but it'll be, this place will be popping champagne at midnight. We've been up here at midnight before. And literally there's champagne corks flying up here at midnight, isn't there? It's great for New Year, this place, guys. And it's safe too. Yeah, people are having a drink, but you don't get the usual sort of class of drunk that you get in small towns where they act like knobheads and things like that. Here,
You get a better
people stagger about, yeah, they have a laugh. They'll put their arm around you and have a sing-song with you, but they're not. You never get any trouble here in York.
What's a drink?
It's such a nice place.
You don't get the class of drunk that they do in Stratford, though, do you?
Oh, in Stratford, the drunks drink champagne straight from the bottle and recite Shakespeare. It's entirely different there.
That's class.
Look how nice that is.
That is
It's
class.
lovely, that, isn't it?
That's
Oh yeah, do you remember the guy who was like staggering down quoting Shakespeare?
communication. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Well, do you want to show we go pull over somewhere quiet and try a little communication before we venture on?
Yeah.
Let's go over there where it's a bit quieter. Get outside one of these old houses. Not even that old gate up there.
That was just. That's things that you can't.
No, that was just
That's them sort of things that you just.
it was just
can't-
spot on, weren't it?
Yeah.
That place was called the Forest and it just said the Forest is home.
The forest is.
So we're back at the Abbey where we were last night.
Breast ripper.
Eh?
Breast stripper.
No,
That's an
no clue
instrument
what
of torture.
Oh yeah.
That's
it would be.
that was a torture thing.
I'm just thinking, what is this? I'm sure it says Palace to Justice on the side. Because if it is, then this would have been a place of prison. President's Court. I'm wondering if it... Maybe this was a place where they tortured the criminals to get the information
We had
out
thumb
of them.
screws and breast stripper now. I know.
But there is such a
I
thing.
know. I'm going up like I shouldn't know these things.
No, but there is though.
But the places we've been to,
Lancaster and
it
that.
is a thing that you don't use on women to
Yeah.
get. Probably witches as
Yeah.
well, to get them to confess, to get them to whatever, as a torture instrument.
Yeah.
A breast stripper. A breast stripper and thumb screws. So this is either somebody who's been tortured or somebody who is a torturer.
Yeah.
Maybe that was why people were saying, be aware.
Maybe. Maybe we have a torturer following us around. Maybe a torturer latched on and is following us around.
We're really here.
Who's really here though? You need to tell us who you are, some information about yourself.
Who are you?
That's one of the front doors to the Abbey, guys, where we were filming last night. That white building at the background there, you can see just coming in is the Roman, where the soldiers were seen. But who's here though? Who's here, and why? And please communicate with us and tell us.
Control.
We'll go back to the torturer again, won't it?
Because he had control.
Yeah.
Maybe the torturer is connected with the church.
Maybe.
What did they do? The Inquisition.
Well, yeah, they did torture
The
people.
Spanish Inquisition of like the.
We were executed.
We were executed.
So it is torturing and
executed.
execution.
So, are you anything to do with the people who, from the north, who were protesting against Henry VIII, and you were executed and tortured, because they were tortured, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Executed and tortured.
It was never quite
because
sure
you-
where they were.
Because you refused to.
Some people thought Clifford's Tower, but other people are saying that a different location.
That is significant because modern day people, and up to a couple of hundred years, wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
They would have said we were killed, we were murdered, we
So
were
that's
hung.
someone who was executed then, isn't
We
it?
were hung. We were
Someone in the
executed.
corner, because somebody's banging around bins and things.
So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were executed is a very medieval
Yeah, it is.
torture.
Yeah, it is.
Way of being killed. Yeah, you wouldn't use we were
No,
executed.
you wouldn't.
You know, and it goes
So
back.
maybe this area was for that.
We make the noises.
Really? You make the noises? What noises are we likely to hear?
Something waits.
Something waits where?
Something waiting. Something waiting in there. Or outside here. This is getting interesting as we walk
It is,
along.
it
It's
is.
getting very, very,
Very detailed, isn't it?
very detailed. Yeah, I think maybe things had happened here.
Yeah,
in this
maybe.
area. You know, sometimes the history of the area doesn't always tell you everything.
No, it doesn't.
Sometimes a lot of bad history,
We only know what's been documented.
a lot of bad history of places is covered up,
Yeah.
and you can never find any records of it. You know, things only come to light doing things like this.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Well, sometimes spirit
things are
people just
covered
want to come through and tell you exactly what happened and how it was.
because they know it's been-
Yeah.
How do you feel about us going up near the church?
Really?
Why are you hiding in the dark? I thought this would have been a place that would have been a place of safety for you, a place of sanctuary. I would have thought the church would have been a place of safety for you.
Alright, I think we're going to have to wind up handy because the battery's going to go soon. So we'll do our good night here under the lamp.
Yeah.
And we're going to pack up now, guys, because we're heading up now to Pontefract, 30 East Drive, Poltergeist House.
And we'll see
Spend
you.
the whole night there.
And we'll see you at the Black Monk House.
We'll see you there, and let's just see what happens there. See you later, guys.
See you
Happy
later.
New Year. We'll see you on the other side
Yeah.
of the year, that is. Hopefully not of
Happy
anything
New
else.
Year.